morning. So it's like 4:40 right now and my race is at 7:45. So I figured I would get up pretty early to get coffee and then eat some breakfast and give it time to settle because it's gonna be a very long day and I need to start off with a good bit of food. I'm not that nervous this morning. I think it's probably because I have set my standards very low for this race. I mean, I'm hoping to my cutoff, and my coach Lindsay had sent me the sweetest email. I think she said something along the lines of, in the grand scheme of life, this is a low stake thing, meaning that there's really nothing to lose by doing this. I guess I can show you guys my outfit. Probably a little bit hard to see because I don't have the full length mirror. I paid for all of this, by the way, just to put that out there. Everything I'm wearing is from Rabbit. I'm one of the red rabbits, so I gotta wrap my rabbit gear when I'm out running. So I have the easy tee in the long sleeve, and then underneath I have the bunny hop, which is one of my favorite items to wear when I'm running. And then the shorts. I've worn these shorts for another trail race and they're great. They're the mountain climbers, and I'll throw a flat lay picture up here so you guys can see. That's my outfit. Forecast is looking pretty promising today. I kept checking it last night, like, okay, please do not let it rain because that would not be fun on the trails. I think I should be okay. Looks like it's gonna be pretty clear for most of the run, which is awesome. Looks like it's gonna start raining around 4 o'clock and God, I better be done by then. A couple of things I decided to do. One was to write my bib number on my arm. That way I could call it my bib number without having to look down at my bib. The other thing, which is pretty important for today, is to write off all the cutoff times because I'm going to be very mindful of that because the last thing I want to do is have to pull out my phone or whatever to look at the cutoff times. And a pen that I took from work. These things are great. There's a skin side and there's a utility side. To the race. I had to park up the hill by the church. Now I have a nice little jog to get to the starting line. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. That would be very unfortunate.
On the ground. I don't know how that survived the torrential downpour yesterday, so pay attention at those intersections so you don't get hit.
Almost done with the first loop. Cannot believe I have one more to go. Here we go again. Checking back in, about 19.5 miles. There was a nice little runnable section with a lot of rollers, so that was good for my legs, but now we gotta do another climb. Oh my God. Last time I had to climb this goddamn hill. This is a very big ascent, so just taking it easy. I am walking / shuffling. I was trying to be more conservative on the uphills and then really bomb the downhills. So I think it's working out okay, but my back is killing me. But I'm making good time. I'll be okay. 28 miles in, almost back to the aid station, and my right knee has been really bugging me on the descents, so I don't know how I'm gonna do with this. Probably have to walk all of it, but I'm gonna finish this thing. Here we go. Right now, I can barely run. It's just like the lateral aspect of my knee is like killing me. And I'm walking the most of this, but I'm still gonna do my best to run what I can. So I don't want to get a DNF. It's like the last thing that I want. I should have gone down this when I was just scoping out. I recognize that sign. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'll just finish the 5-mile loop, trying not to injure myself so I can't run across the finish line. It's 3:37, so I'm definitely gonna make cutoff as long as I keep moving. Let's bring it home, baby. I just like walked all of that. Ran a little bit, but not gonna try and send it.
my knee is just not happy. I'm gonna finish this. I was by myself for almost the entire run, so it gave me pause for thought, and I had to kind of confront the demons that I was fighting during this entire thing. Like, you're not gonna make it off. I kept telling myself, I can do this. I'm gonna finish this, and I'll be so proud of myself. And now I can call myself an ultra runner, which is pretty cool. I think it's time for a race recap now that I have had time to let my brain come back into my skull and I'm fresh and clean. So, like, my only goal was to make cutoff, and I did. And I thought cutoff was 8 hours, but apparently it was like 8 hours and 30 minutes or 8 hours 45 minutes. So my time was 8 hours 16 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a long time to be on your feet. So first loop went okay. I think I went out a little bit too fast, as I always do. I remembered to like play more conservative. And then on the second loop, I was really conservative. Did certainly a lot more power walking and power hiking and kind of running the flats and bombing the downhills, which I found out later that would wreak havoc on my knees. Second time around, the little loop that we do, I was like nipping at this girl's heels for probably like 2 miles, and eventually we caught up with a couple other runners, and so we had like a little conga line going, and I broke free from them. I managed to get to the upper aid station, and my friend was volunteering there, and first time around I was really happy to see him. Second time I like cried when I saw him. He was giving me good words of encouragement, and I also saw a fellow Rad Rabbit at the other aid station. She was there. They were all like rooting for me because I passed by them like twice, which is pretty cool. I realized that on the second descent, going back to the lower aid station, like by the start of the race, the lateral side of my right knee started hurting, and I thought, oh, this is not how I want to end my race. And by the time I got to the lower aid station, like to do the turnaround for the final 5 mile loop, I thought, how am I gonna do this loop? So because I've done the course before, I know that there's like a giant like downhill, and as you saw, I did not have fun. I did a lot of like power walking and shuffling. I kept telling myself, you're fine, you're gonna make it. Like how I talked to my niece. I had my Garmin set to like the time, and I had my sleeve rolled up so I could keep comparing like the Garmin to like the cutoff time, which was like super helpful. By the time I got to the end of the 5 mile loop, I think it was around like 3:45 or something. It wasn't 4 o'clock yet because the course closed at 4:30, and I thought, I'm gonna finish this race. I just want to beat the sweepers and finish this race because I do not want to DNF. And so I made it to the bottom, and then kind of shuffled in, and standing up after eating that delicious pizza was not very fun. But I got home and I put a heat pack on my right knee, and I've been like massaging out my legs with my massage gun, which seems to help a little bit. I can still kind of walk, it's just I can't really bend my knee like that much. I mean, I can bend it, but not like 90-degree bend, because that's a little bit too much pain. Just kind of waddling around my house. I do recall after the first loop, I questioned my sanity, like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I think this was a good idea? It's going to be helpful for 2022 goals, which I'll probably make a video about later. So I will let you ponder, and you can drop your predictions in the comments below. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. You can follow me on Strava. Links are in the description. And until next time.